everything out from here. The piping, the radiator, the fan. I just gotta remove the power and steering pump and the compressor and the harness, and then the heater cord hose, the heater cord hoses on the back, and basically that will be it. And that's it, guys. Pretty much that's it. Hopefully I can do this today. And also I'm by myself. All the time that I'm pulling engine, I'm doing it by myself. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, down here we're gonna remove this the dry shaft, and we're gonna remove the dust shield, the transport cross member, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure what's the name of it. And behind this we can reach the shifter shaft or frame, whatever that is. And then we will be good from this side, from the bottom. That's all what you need to remove from the bottom: the drive shaft, this shield, to that way you can get to the shifter and that bar right there, and that's it pretty much from the bottom. Oh, actually you have to remove the exhaust, but since I already removed it, I don't have it no more in here. And then after that I had to go there and then probably put the hoist, the engine hoist on the engine, so that way I can lower the cross member or the subframe. That way I can remove the subframe, make it lower it, and then it should be almost ready after I remove the harness. For these bolts, you're gonna need the 8mm Allen key for that one right there, just so you know. And right here you have to remove this fork, 2 bolts in here, 12mm, and 2 bolts on the other side, and this center bolt right here, and that's it. That can drop the trans after we remove obviously the bar right here. I got almost everything ready. So right here I'm just gonna disconnect that power and steering line from the power and steering pump, and the other one from the back from the reservoir. And the AC, I'm just gonna disconnect it from here. 10mm bolts, like the AC lines pop out, and then should come with it. And then after that I had to remove the harness, and pretty much that's it. Oh, also I had to lower the subframe to drop it. I'm gonna take the wheels off. I'm gonna disconnect I had to disconnect the shocks, so that way we will see. I will see if I had to or not, but I think I have to disconnect the shocks, so that way the lower control, the subframe's gotta go down, and this is gonna be holding only from the upper control arm. That's what is gonna be holding it. So we're gonna gain a lot of space once we drop the subframe down. It's a lot easier for me. I'm not gonna be struggling to pulling the engine out. I've done that before 2 times. It works really good, and that's it. Probably it's gonna take like half a day to pulling everything out, pulling the engine out. I think this is gonna take like a half a day to pulling this engine out. Every time that I unplug one connector, I marked it with a Sharpie or with anything you have. You can mark it, so that way whenever you are gonna put everything back on, you're not gonna be chasing where the connector goes where. So that's gonna make a lot easier for you guys. I'm gonna unplug all the harness. I basically got almost everything done, and then obviously I had to remove the hood. I had to take the hood off. I'm gonna pull this thing off today and start cleaning it up and check everything what I need, and I'm gonna wait for the parts. The parts are already ordered them. New timing belt, new oil pump, new water pump, the whole seals, and also on the back of the car has some oil leaks. And I'm gonna fix that. Any oil leaks that we have on this engine is gonna be fixed, so that way it's gonna be good. and obviously the turbos. On this engine we have the cylinder 1 on this side, 1, 3, and 5. For some reason, all the intake manifold, I don't know why, if there is someone who knows why the intake manifold, they have numbers on this side, but actually this is the number 1. It means this cylinder 1 is on this side, yeah, and this cylinder on that side is the number 2. But sometimes I have seen an engine, they have a number 2. I'm gonna show you to you guys. There's something that I haven't known that yet, why the intake manifold sometimes they come like with numbers on this side. I wanna, if there is anybody who knows more than 300 the VG, please leave the comment below. I really wanna know why they have some numbers, they have some random numbers in the intake manifold right here. We have 4 engines in here. We have 4 engines in here. The manifold have a different numbers. Like this one, it has number 1 on that part, and this one right here, it's got number 1. This other engine has number 2. Why? I don't know. I really want to know why. This engine right here is really good, brand new. It's just been sitting there. And this engine right here has number 3. And I have seen another engine that has number 4 on the I want to check the engine on the red one, but I think that one has a different number. But like right now it's raining, I'm not gonna go up there. So yes, please, if there, I know there is a lot of guys who has a lot of knowledge about 300 CX. Please, I really want to know why. I haven't checked it why, but if you see this video and you see we have 4 different engines, and 2 of them they have the same number, but the other 2 they have different numbers. One has number 2 and number 3, and I'm pretty sure I have seen in the one with the number 4. Please leave the comment below, and why does intake manifold they kind of like that? I really want to know why. That's gonna be a huge favor if you guys, some of you guys know that. Thank you. And now I'm gonna continue with this thing. If you don't want this thing be leaking, you can use the upper hose from the radiator and use it like this, bend it and tie it. Should be good. Shouldn't have any issue with it. Can lower a little bit more on this side, but probably that can make it right there. It can be good. Since I'm gonna drop the transmission support, and then that's gonna lower it a little bit more. That side is gonna be like an angle, and I can start lifting it from the hoist. guess. Oh no, I done this few times, and to me it's quite a bit easier. It takes time though. Yeah, it does take time, but it's not bad. If you guys get the chance, you guys can remove this power and steering pump, so that's gonna give you more space to play with. It's gonna give you more room. I'm gonna remove that right now, so I can have a little bit more space, like gameplay or whatever you want to call it. Alright, there is few things that you can remove, as you can see right here. You can remove this pulley right here, tensioner pulley from the air compressor. Once we get to this point, we already got it. It's official, guy. The engine is out. It's official, guy. The engine is out. It's good. I finally did it. I'm gonna clean the transmission, wash it. And I was thinking this sensor was the one that was leaking, but I think the valve cover is leaking. Right here, I can see right here the valve cover is bad. So I already go ahead and order those. Most of the hard part is gonna be done on this engine. The timing belt, I'm gonna replace it. I'm going to replace this to seal, the seal in the front, and also I'm gonna replace the main seal. I'm gonna do like replace all the seals, and this car is gonna be running for a while. As long as they don't do anything like high performance or anything like that. As long as they don't want to put too much power in this thing, because otherwise my job is gonna be just like for nothing. Well, actually not, because if someone wants to give more power in this thing, just gonna replace the turbos and have a good two big turbos, and that's it pretty much. This is what all it needs. All right, guys, and that's how we pull this engine out. Hopefully you see something here that useful. Hopefully on this video you get something useful, and I'm gonna be recording more videos because I have to replace all the stuff in here, timing, all that, want to clean this transmission and replace the remain seal on the front and the rear one. All the gaskets. So basically it's gonna be a full service on this thing. And also I gotta clean this engine bay a little bit. Nothing crazy, at least just wash it, make it look decent. Thank you guys. All right, thank you so much for watching, and that's how we get this engine out, and that's how you do it by yourself. You don't have nobody. Make sure you get start early on the day, on the morning, so that way you're gonna have a lot of time and not gonna be thinking of anything else and just focus on this thing. And it's a little hard, yeah, it looks a little hard, it takes time, but I'm pretty sure you can do it. I'm a little disappointed in myself because I couldn't get the turbos out without taking the engine out, and that's kind of sad for me, but it's not a big deal. I'm gonna have all the space in here, do whatever I want, and then I'm gonna do like full service on this engine. I'm gonna replace the bath cover gasket, remain seal, front and rear one, all this the seals on the camshaft, and did I say bath cover gasket? I'm gonna replace those. I'm gonna get the turbos down and get new ones. Okay, that's it. That's how we end up this video. Thank you so much guys for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully you get something useful out of this video, and thank you for watching again, and hopefully you guys subscribe to the channel. The channel is going up. Thank you so much for that, for the support. I really want to say thanks to you guys, whoever leaves some comments below the video, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That helps a lot to the channel. It really helps a lot to the channel. And thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys later in the next video, whenever I'm gonna be doing this, or whenever I'm gonna be pulling out the SR20 on the 240. I've been doing some random videos as I go, because sometimes I work on this, sometimes I work on a 350, 370, some other cars that I get on the time that I'm been working on the Z. Whenever I'm not working on the Z, I work on other cars, so that's why my channel is having a lot of different cars, but all of them, they're like from Nissan. Most of the time they're from Nissan or any JDM cars. So that's how it is, guys. Thank you so much.